Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now, this looks a bit different, doesn't it? So from the last video, we were being chased by a fish of some kind, so let's ascend these steps. Now, I thought we were going to go to some catacombs, to the inner sanctum, weren't we? But, oh. I was going to say this seems very peaceful. But you know what? It still does. What's this? Oh, hang on. Excuse me. Are you okay? Splishy splashy. No. Is there nothing there? Do I just interact with the water, but nothing is, I'm not entirely, is that a baby's face? Oh dear. Well, that's all rather strange, isn't it? It looks a bit like, what's that painting of the lady in the clamshell? And she's doing that. Is that what it was supposed to be once upon a time? I'm not too sure. So this is a nicer part of the castle, isn't it? So we are continuing on with our quest to find the man in the inner sanctum, to kill him. Why? Because we are Daniel, and we are called Daniel, not David. In the previous couple of videos, I've been calling our protagonist David. How embarrassing. I never make myself look embarrassed. Ever. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. Let's have a look. Okay, let's go through here. Dumbledore! Are you there? Oh.
You have an ascending room.
An ascending?
To the inner sanctum.
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey.
What?
So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one.
Ah, it certainly does.
Gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good.
Panorama or panorama? I'll let you decide. Argue it out in the comments down below. I probably should have been paying attention to that. So we've got an elevator. Is it like the Willy Wonka one? I hope so. Oh, it's not working. Of course it's not. That would be far too easy. We will have to go on a quest, no doubt, and get it fixed. We need some sort of mechanical engineer and find him. And that actually looks like, what's that thing in, like, yeah, I made a joke about Dumbledore, but that looks like that thing outside his office. You know, he's standing there and he goes, whoop. That was an elevator, wasn't it? Right, here we go. It's locked. Okay, so we need to go from whence we came. Let's try the opposite door. Well, this is a dramatic change of pace. I'm much more enjoying this. It's brighter, and we've got some oil, and we've got some tinder boxes. Let's have a quick check up here before we shall continue. Okay, well, I'll check those doors in a minute. But I feel we should check down here first. Oh. Oh, it was a push door, of course. Back down we go. Once again, I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's always a pleasure for you to join me. I'm always shocked when someone does, to be quite honest, in this early stage of my YouTube career. You may have seen my earlier products. Baby Duck, for example. They were very popular. Let's Plays, not so much. And if you haven't heard my audiobook yet, what are you doing with your life? Go and listen. Oh. Hello? Hello? I'm not going to put the lights on because we were warned that if there are monsters, we should hide in the dark, shouldn't we? So I'll risk my sanity for a moment. Can I? No. Let's, can I hop up here? I can. Tinderbox again. I'll tell you what, actually, it's a bit too dark, isn't it? Let's get some lights on. Here we go. Oh, no. This is not good. This is... Right, do we go down? Or do we go forward? Well, I'm going to guess that the... Let's go down. Instrumenta. It means equipment. I've translated it for you, don't worry. Sounds very Warhammer 40k, doesn't it? And if you're really cool, you'll know what I mean by that. Okay, right. So we've got some more spooky places. What are we looking for? We're looking for a way to move the elevator. Let's just focus. Focus on what we're trying to achieve here. Main goal is to kill the man who I can't remember his name and ask him, why don't I remember who I am? That's our goal. In the meantime, let's just achieve these mini goals. Laudanum. That's our health in this game. There we go. Is that important? A hammer. Again, in real life, you'd pick that up, wouldn't you? And throw it at whatever comes your way. Is this an oil? Maybe I can... Can I use my hollow needle? No. Okay, can I use oil? Can I use... No, I can't. I thought I could oil it. But a WD-40. If you've ever wondered what the WD stands for in WD-40, it was from World War II, and it stands for War Department. Hey, a crank! That should be for the elevator. Yeah, it stands for War Department number 40. It was the 40th thing they did. I guess we should probably investigate a bit more down here. Not that I really want to, but I feel obliged because you're here. And I wouldn't want you to think that I'm not brave. Because I am, you know. Right, what's this? A drill part. What can I use that for? A drill part. Will the drill help me open this? I'm assuming this is for oil. It probably isn't. Oh, hang on. Have you got that? Okay. Drill part of a broken handle. Right. Oh, shit. There's more than one part. Well, how many parts are there? Surely that's enough. I have 2 already. I'll tell you what, let's go on. Let's have a look up here. Oh no, I thought there was a secret area. But alas. What is this? Someone's been chopping wood. I worked in a timber yard for a while, and we used to collect all the offcuts of wood, like all the misshapen parts, and they used to get sent to a school somewhere where they had a wood-fired boiler. I've had many jobs. I'm not just a YouTuber, you know. I've worked in timber yards. I've worked on construction sites. There you go, another piece of a drill. Oh, shish. Shit. That's all I've got to say. Oh, we're really in it now, aren't we? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run past him. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Let's just ignore that happened. That was our first proper monster. I'm calling it now, wasn't it? That was a monster. I'm assuming that is not the man we are here to kill. That would be too easy. Was that the shadow that's hunting us? Bye! Okay, that was awful. Right. The guest room. Well, that sounds pleasant. The guest room. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test.
My journal is gone.
My journal.
What with my journal?
Dear diary, why won't anyone understand me? Come on. Oh, it's been ransacked. Who was it? Was it MI6? Someone say something? A crowbar. We have a letter. Do I get to read it with an incredible reading voice, or is it going to be already acted out?
2nd of July,
Yeah, that's a shame.
1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office
Algeria?
disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition.
Not Herbert.
About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured.
Oh, no.
As if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible.
Oh.
The French quickly dispatched a search party
The French.
to look for the expedition.
Something horrible, the
After
French.
searching
I
for
don't mean
days,
that. I
they
don't.
found the
Just what it
camp
sounded like.
abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men.
Herbert?
Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it.
Neither do I,
I'm
Daniel.
worried for him.
I'm worried about Herbert, too. Let's have a drink. I've had enough! How do I throw things again? It's been... There we go. There we go. I've had enough! Ah! Let's have a look at the old paintings. That's askew. That's very askew. What about that one? It's all askew. Ah! I do like the physics in this game. Can we hide under the bed? Like we did with Granny.
Daniel,
What?
still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, and I wet the bed. What of it?
Shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
You'll see, Daniel. He has such a lovely speaking voice, that man. I really should have, like, Googled his name or something, like, between the videos. So instead of going, oh, what's he called again? I don't remember. Oh. It was a funny name, though, wasn't it? Not like, Herbert the Pervert or something, but,
2nd of July, 1839.
1839.
Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition.
You didn't,
The
Daniel.
nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly.
It confuses me.
Suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the
don't know.
peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion. But
Quite
somehow
right, like a
I could
true
read
scientist.
frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men.
The minds of Moria.
Spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface.
Oh, the orb.
His account confuses me greatly.
It does, Daniel.
If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Bam, bam, bam. This is far and above my level of IQ. Oil. I can slick it into my hair if I had long hair. If I had nice hair. The door is stuck due to a broken... well... I have a hollow needle. You can't use it. Oh. Okay. Well, that was fun. I don't think there's anything else for me to take. Can I jump on the bed? No, I can't. Right. Well, that was an exciting... Does the clock still tick? Is it right? Let's have a look. Time of recording. It is about 2:42. No, that is incorrect. Back to the Great Hall. Okay. So we have learned one thing. The monsters don't come through doors. They haven't figured that one out. So that's a relief, for me at least. Study! Professor Tyler was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. Whose curiosity? Professor Tyler's own curiosity? We shall never know. There's going to be a monster in here. You can just tell, can't you? You can just tell. I've got a sixth sense for these things. My gamer brain is slowly developing. Hello? And I can hear weird stuff as well. If you can't hear stuff, then that may be because I am constantly... Can I break this? I can. I am constantly trying to figure out the optimum settings for the audio. Because my beautiful voice keeps getting drowned out. And for that, I am sorry in previous videos. Oh, God. But I like to think I've got it... these damn doors! Alright, let's be... You know, let's be proactive and close things behind us. And we're really suffering the... Oh, hang on, we can look outside again. That's always a nice rarity. Daniel, just smash the window! Get out of there, Daniel! Get out! Hang on. A clue. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. So we're back with the orbs again. Let's find out. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann. I think that is. Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Holodromus, these words, man, described it in the Horace Conclusus. That rolls off the tongue easy. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithric temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. Well, if you understand what that means, you're doing better than me. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trials. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Gee whiz, no way. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life and one of the most boring. But it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. Very Indiana Jonesy, I must say. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I've been on a few nights out with members of the opposite sex I could describe like that. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. Hang on, is it a lake or a ravine? You know, it can be one or the other. I tried to warn them as I passed, with you running away. Look out, there's a monster! But fortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. What an arsehole. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colours of the forest were washed away before my very eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, and the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. You can tell I do audiobooks, can't you? I'm very talented. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside, Noah. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. Well, you have. You've just done it there. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Allstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Collias Agrippa. Oh dear, well, I could have done that whole letter with a funny German voice again, couldn't I? You know, because he's called Heinrich.